Just wanted to pop in here today to talk about trace minerals. Hi, I'm Dr. Alexi with Elements of Wellness, and I wanted to talk today about trace minerals. And I'm not sure how many of you know what trace minerals are. These are things like copper and just different nutrients that we can find in the food and the soil. The problem is that we're deficient in all of these trace minerals. It doesn't matter if you're buying organic or not, the food is lacking. And trace minerals really are the catalyst for all the biochemical processes within the body. So if you don't have adequate trace minerals, nothing works right. And if you know me, I always talk about the cell. Everything goes back to the cell. So the cell needs all of these trace minerals to really accept hormones. So if you don't have adequate trace minerals, your hormones are not going to get into the cell. Any nutrients that you're taking, like vitamin C, vitamin D, those won't get into the cell because the cell is not working properly due to not having the right enzymes to create the processes throughout the body. So you can buy trace minerals from like Sprouts, Natural Grocers, Whole Foods, Amazon. Just be really careful on Amazon. So many fraudulent things out there. But it's really important for you to supplement with some trace minerals, especially if you are using reverse osmosis water or distilled water. Because right now, water is one of the big ways where we get trace minerals. And so if you are using a reverse osmosis filter, things that it filters all of the minerals out of the water, it takes everything out. So you really do need to supplement. I like to put a teaspoon or two into my drinks during the day. If you're not used to it, it can taste a little off, but your body will quickly absorb once it gets used to the taste of the trace minerals. You can also do a hair mineral analysis test to see if you are deficient in any of your trace minerals or have too many of other minerals or heavy metals. So that's always a good idea to do. I do like to do a hair mineral test analysis. There's two labs that I like to use. One would be ARTMA, which is based out of Arizona, and the other one is the Trace Mineral Labs. Forget where they're based out of right now. But hair mineral testing is a great way to see if your body is deficient in anything. If you're interested in learning more about hair mineral testing, let me know. Otherwise, I recommend that you start to supplement some with the trace minerals and see if that really helps your overall health. I think it's a great idea to do.